Boom. Noctowl's still going. We have 4 points. Yeah, we've got a 4-point run going right now. Rock Tunnel. Ugh, damn it, I forgot how to get through Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel map. Okay. I need some. Wait, what in the non-randomizer is that shit? I should have bought more repels. I should have bought more repels. All right, chat. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I don't know where the items are in this one, though. Are there even items in Rock Tunnel? This is bad with the speed. Yeah, I mean, we're in a bad spot. Like, we're just, there's no way. Oh, he just traced my huge power. That's actually really bad. Yeah, we're in a bit of a bad spot, but this fake out is actually like legitimately a great move right now. Knuckle Huck is the best, like the best thing in snowboarding right now. Nice. 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 Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could make a script to ban them, but like, what would be the fun in that? Do 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 do. I mean, we definitely, no matter what, like, it's like fake out and then see what we get. But fake out is hitting like an absolute truck right now. Oh, my twin Picante. Is there any items in this dungeon? I don't feel like there is. I can't remember there being any items in this dungeon. You know what? I'm still water spouting. I think the one big thing that I really have going for me than anything too is just like my defense is so strong. I am a tank. I wish if we had more HP, this could really work. I just, my BST is so low. It's hard to deal with anything. Faster than Slow King. Defense wins championships. This is a lie. This is a lie. Defense sadly does not win championships. It's won championships. It doesn't consistently win championships. In any sport. I wish it did. Just doesn't. I know. That's the truth. Although I guess Seattle's defense is great. Best defense is strong offense. Real talk. Moneyball proved that on just out offense to their offense. I think it's easier. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, I think it's easier to be consistently great on offense than it is to be consistently shut down on defense. Does that make sense? Right? And especially like, and I would say like specifically football and soccer, you know, where field position matters a lot. Driving the ball and pushing the ball downfield is a huge plus there. I know. Oh no. Oh no. Suck it. All right, let me go. No more. I don't want to do any more. Damn it, he's got 3 and I'm confused. I don't like being confused. Oh, phew. No, I've never watched his videos. But I'm a huge, I'm a huge, like, League of Dorks. I like analytics. I like numbers. Like, I think that's one of my favorite parts about sports is the numbers. And at this point, we have, you know, so many years in history of statistics of most sports where the numbers are pretty plain. Oh, shit. Have I been missing? Oh, no. Have I been missing items? Do I get a point for full clearing this cave? No. Oh, I hope I wasn't missing items. I will check him out. I was following this one girl who was giving really good stats, but then I was like, but she's not giving her algos, so how do I know any of these are real? And then I was like, I don't know if I can trust this. Where is... None of these maps show where the fucking Pokeballs are, though. Where the items are. Oh, here we go. Oh no, I've missed a few items, chat. I've definitely missed a few items. Can I use Pop Tracker? That's funny, actually. Probably could. Let's see here. Where am I in this place? I don't know where I'm at right now. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? Hold on, I have to find who you are and where we're at. I have lost myself in the tunnel. No, this doesn't have RNG spawn for items. Oh, that was a bad move. Okay, cool. This is fine. I still don't know where I'm at. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to find where the fuck I'm at. Yeah, fake out helps. If I could get extreme speed. Okay, that was the worst case scenario. That was actually a horrible situation. That was really, really, really bad. Yeah, even quick attack would bang, but extreme speed, I could one-shot just about everything. Bitch. Okay. I don't know why I didn't leave Blade there. Pretty sure she's the trainer right before the exit. I think I have... No, I think I gotta go... I think I might know where I'm at. If I run into a wall here, yeah, okay, I know where I'm at. And then there's a Pokeball right there. Do-do-do-do. And then we go here. Okay. Yo, it'll take me like three or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 runs to get this down, and then I'll have it. I still could throw in that fire move, but I don't think we're throwing in that fire move. Wait, what was the other one I got? I got another TM. How do I see the TM I got? Really, bro? Why are we gonna knock my speed? Ball Pit got a content update? What's the content update on Ball Pit? I'd be cool with endless mode. Spanio, we need to talk about my new team name, okay? Chat, we can't be Wishlist Curiosity for Ass Blast Season 2, right? Two new characters. So we could be Wishlist Bobo's Big Tower. Well, no, we have a new game coming out called Bobo's Big Tower. Maybe we could call it Buy Bobo's. You already wishlisted Bobo's Big Tower? We need to get more wish lists. Buy Bobo's. Buy Bobo's Big Tower. Or I could be, or watch Kaizo Kolo. No, this Noctowl's okay. He's just fine. Oh, this guy fucks us up. This guy fucks us up. I think we gotta water spout him. Yeah, I think we water spout this guy is what it is. Critical hit. Shut the fuck up. I should have healed right there. I should have healed. I got 2 more fights, chat. I got 2 more fights, though. Oh, this one might be tough. Bad move for me. Bad move for me. I probably should have healed one more time. Honestly, yeah, I probably should have healed one more time there since he was using superpower. Yeah, Giddy's hanging in. Giddy's doing his thing. We got one more fight. Our PP situation is what it is. We're gonna use this to heal right here. Right here, chat. So I'm gonna use this to heal. Yeah, my son gets his cast off today, chat. So I got on extra early so I could, because I'm gonna get off a little early. Because I want to go with my son to get his cast off. It's his first cast. I want to see him. Yeah, he only had to have it on for 2 weeks, so he just broke a finger actually, but it was like right on the growth plate, and they were worried that the finger wasn't going to heal right, and then he was going to have a tiny finger for the rest of his life. Yeah, he smashed his middle of his finger basically. Yeah, they'll use the cool saw that won't cut his skin. I warned him about it. A tiny finger would be so bad for playing video games. I mean, that's just one of the reasons I don't want him to have a tiny finger. Is that why Littlefinger was called that? Yeah. Have I seen a slow-mo of those saws? They like vibrate back and forth, right? Are you kidding me right now? How far do I gotta walk? Do I have a fight as I get out, or can I get all the way? They cut with vibes. That was my last fight in Rock Tunnel, so. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right. I don't think you could get a thing for Rock Tunnel. I don't think Rock Tunnel got a point. It's Mount Moon, Silphco. I don't know why we don't have SSN on there, honestly. Victory Road. I don't know why I didn't fake out. Come on. Are there less trainers on Ann? I don't know. I always felt like SSN, clearing SSN was a bitch, dude. Because you also have the rival fight. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, dude. You just notice how slow this owl is? He is slow. Yes, he is a slow boy. They have a new scary movie coming out, and I'm kind of hyped about it. We have a run? I mean, we kind of have a run. Okay, well, new Scream's been coming out for a while. New Scream, I don't know if I am hyped about it. Yo, my hot take is they got to do a Scream where Nev Campbell's the killer. At some point, they got to make Nev Campbell the fucking killer in Scream. That's the only thing they can do, right? Or actually have her die. I mean, at this point, she wouldn't even worry about it, right? Like, she'd be like, oh yeah, another murder, another copycat murder. Oh, oh no. Dewey, how are you? Can you help me? Is there anything I'm really hoping for the next Direct? Video games. I want the Nintendo Switch to have more video games. The Nintendo Switch 2, it doesn't have enough video games. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the Switch 2 does have it has a distinct lack of video games. I know we want some sort of speed move. Yeah, I don't want updated editions. I want video games. Feel like this is the year? I mean, what do we, Mario Tennis is coming out next month, right? Yeah, the PS5 still doesn't have video games. You know what I want is just, you know what I want from any company is just more, I want more video games. Extreme speed would go hard, but it's only 5 pp, so it's that would be relatively limited. But I would probably replace water spout with it, you know? I know I gotta drop an archipelago video. It is a good video. Yeah, I mean, I think that's ultimately the problem I'm having right now with the Switch, right? Is just I want video games for it. Yeah, I should probably go get more repels. That's why you're eyeing the Steam machine instead? I mean, that's got... I mean, that's how expensive? Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I'm very glad that I have a PC pre RAM outrageousness. No, I agree, Elko. Like, I mean, and I don't even think, like, I think Donkey Kong is an incredible game, but I think, like, unless you're a speedrunner, it's not a game you're playing more than once, really, right? It really isn't. There's not like a ton of like fun in searching for things in Donkey Kong after, yeah, there's not a lot of fun in searching for things in Donkey Kong after you've done it once. Oh my god, it's insane. The RAM's insane right now. Yeah, Chad, I legit am so glad I bought a new computer. I had to buy a new computer last year just because, and I thought it was expensive then, but like I probably would have ended up having to buy one this year and that would have been worse. Breath of the Wild was the hell. I mean, that's the big thing. I think, like, I don't know, launching, I think you don't launch a console with Mario. I don't get why they didn't launch with Donkey Kong 2. I don't get why they didn't make that a launch game. I think, honestly, I think if Donkey Kong is a day one game along with Mario Kart, I think their entire, like, the vibe is actually different. But even then, I think it must be because they just didn't have anything else to come out and they needed to spread it out a little bit, right? It's still like the fastest selling console. Which I can't argue with, right? Yeah. It does. You know what I would say? If you didn't get a Switch 1 or you're like about to play Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or something, you should definitely buy a Switch 2. Yeah, it's insane. And like what's even worse about PCs now is like we're pretty much it's not like it was 5 years ago where it was just like way more cost effective to build your own PC. Like now it's almost worse building your own PC because also you don't get a warranty. Like at least if like you do get a pre-built and you pay, you know, $50 around the same price, you get a warranty too. And like building your own PC is fun. Yeah. Dude, a laptop with a 5090, does it get so hot? Does it burn your... I have a laptop with a 3090 and it gets so fucking hot. Like, I can feel it burning my sperm away. I guess ladies don't have that problem. Yeah. But I mean, I like building my own. Which I guess I could still do it, but it... I don't know, they kind of, like, the way the market's worked, it's kind of taken away any reason to really build your own. I liked IronMON fine, but I didn't love it. I don't know. Can I be honest? I just don't like... I don't like regular Pokemon. I like IronMON. I love IronMON. I don't like regular Pokemon. No more points yet today. I love gambling. I mean, kinda. I think it's the lacking stakes. I think I like stakes. Yeah, I like stakes. I like RNG. I like, I think I like games where things can, like, end whenever. Like, things can go really wrong really quickly. Like, I've always thought I'd really like, I like one death games. You know, where everything just ends. I don't know. I think that's fun. Yeah, I like roguelikes. You like stakes? You're on the wrong streaming site. This is actually bad. How do you not do anything with this guy? I'll throw a ball. Snore works. Just bounces right off him. Could you imagine if someone tried to steal your fucking... Oh no, he learned fake out. No, I've never played Gungeon. I should play Gungeon. I think I would like Gungeon. Nice. Good job, buddy. Good job. Way to level up. I played Noida. Noida's fine. I don't know. Noida just doesn't hit for me. I think it's the way it controls. It just doesn't bang. I like the voxels. But yeah, I don't know. Noida just doesn't hit for me. Noida's more of a cool concept than an actual game. I mean, I understand it. I think it's a good game, but like, even like, I'd say like, I like Dome Keeper better. Just in like, kind of similar genres. I know. He's a HM employee. HM employee. Okay. Do I pay him? Sure. I just paid him an experience, okay? Oh no. You got your first ever jury summons? I've never gotten one. Ever. My wife used to get them all the time in Tahoe, but they never called her in. In South Lake. Now we're in North Lake. I still have never. I've never gotten one. You were getting one yearly for like 5 years straight. Have any of you ever served on a jury? You have? Was it a cool jury? You get one every single year? It's like they're waiting to send them out? Okay, I go here first, right? I do this route, and then I do... They took a plea right before going to trial? If I did get on one, I'd want it to be a cool case. Like, I wouldn't want it to be like a traffic violation. I want it to be like a jewel heist. You got in a jury selection for a baby strangling case, but they took a plea? Thank God. Oh, thank God you got it. Thank God. You got one last year, but you're not a citizen, so you can't serve on a jury? Oh, checkmate. Too bad you have to walk the streets in fear right now, but other than that, suck it. Not getting extra work out of me. Jury you served was gang related? Like active duty or ineligible? I didn't know that. I didn't know that active. Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I probably wouldn't get picked at this point, right? Yeah, I'd imagine that I wouldn't get picked for any jury because of my particular job. Because, like, worst case, like, after it's over, I'm spilling every bean, right? I mean, fuck writing a book. I'm just gonna podcast it out to the world. They'd think I would stream it? Yeah, I would probably get out of anything at this point. Stream the proceedings. Riz up the judge? Well, I just like to flirt, though. I'm just a flirt. I've got someone 2 years ago over someone who pushed a drug dealer out a 3-story window. Dude ended up getting a plea, didn't go to trial. 6 months later, the dude was found dead on his home. I think we can probably follow the chain of events that happened. Do a prediction during trial. Yo, chat, they guilty? Yo, chat, I mean, they're probably guilty. But... Yeah, I don't... to be fair, Tahoe's pretty small in all reality. I would say 99.9 of Tahoe's court cases in general are alcohol related. You know? And I'd say probably like, of those 99, probably 95 are tourists. So they're not really... You know, they're just trying to pay their fine and go about their day. What if it was a foot fondler's trial? I don't think that man took a trial. That was a wild story. Yeah, mostly, but like even that, I mean, like drunk driving's over the last decade has gone down significantly. Well, you can have open containers in Nevada. Thank you for 6 months in advance. Fuck yeah. I love subs. Gen Z killed the drunk driving industry. Those bastards. No, that's what I think. I think people can't afford to go out and drink, right? Imagine going out. Imagine like going out and getting drunk in a night is like a $150 thing if you go to a place to get drunk. Anywhere. Like your shittiest fucking bars. Yeah, so if you do want to get drunk, you're doing it at home. And people don't, like, quite frankly, like, you know, if you're getting drunk at home constantly, well, then that's where people think you have a problem. Okay, so this is not, you know, yeah, it's an expensive hobby. It used to be a very cheap hobby. Now it's significantly cheaper to, like, I mean, honestly, like, smoking weed's probably cheaper in the long run than, you know, if you wanted to be, like, someone that goes, like, has, like, a third place, like, you go out to work after, you know, and get a drink. Like, you can't really, like, unless you have, like, a really good job. Dollar beer nights, baby? Where the fuck do you get dollar beer nights? Like, where, yeah, like, it's very, like, you can't go out and spend $60 at a restaurant to get, you know, after work beers. Whereas, like, spending 20 bucks, sure, right? An appetizer, 2-3 drinks, nice happy hour. I know. Honestly, I mean, this is gonna sound weird. I don't think Gen Z, like, needs to drink more, but I think their lack of drinking definitely causes, like, a lack of socialization to a certain point, or hanging out with actual humans. Then you make more bad decisions. I feel, you know what? I just feel bad that, like, I feel bad that I don't think my kid will ever go to, like, a really dope house party. You know? The lack of socialization might be the lack of, yeah, maybe. It might be a combo. Like, my kid will never go to, like, a dope house party. You can't do, like, they can't exist anymore. The children yearn for a Project X. Dude, I feel like we were pretty lucky. Millennials were pretty lucky in the 2000 to 2010 was kind of like peak house party. Someone would make so only one person would have a fucking camera. They'd make a Facebook album for just that one party. Tennis, what is it? Golf pros and tennis hoes. All the parties had a theme. They all ended in hoe. That probably wasn't great, but still. Yeah, COVID was the official end of banger parties. Dude, we used to go, I mean, we used to have DJs in our homes for parties. scratching records. Okay, that sounded old. That actually did sound really like a really old thing. That actually did sound really old. I hate it. That's my bad. I know, I feel bad. When's the last time a party got broken up in your neighborhood? Like going to a party and having the cops come and break it up and y'all scatter, scatter, scatter. I think that's a passage of life. Drunk rap-offs of people? Oh, I want to see that so bad now. Burning in hidden cornfields. Oh, I know. Way less cool than it used to be. How does fake out work? So it has priority. Oh my God, don't kill my buddy. Don't kill my buddy. I rap every song was definitely a personality type. Shut up. I feel attacked. No, I do. Like, I feel bad that people don't get that, you know? Only iPods plug. Yo, okay. Actually, I think I want a really small, tiny phone and an iPod. That's how I want to roll. Dude, old iPods banged. No, I can't teach my mom strength or surf or fly. Fly, because like fly would be bang. You know, fly would be amazing here for this. Yeah, I actually really hate how big phones are right now. I would like to go back to smaller phones. Mostly because like I'm not playing video games on my phone anymore. Like there's no phone video game that is worth it. All phone video games fucking suck. I don't know. Now that I deleted the TikToks, I'm pretty much like on Discord and then like looking for prints. That's all I'm doing with my phone. My Wordle machine's too big, yeah. Playing connections. Dude, every game has ads or like I just want to buy a game. You know what I want on my phone? I want a 16-bit city building game. I want it looks like Sim City. Oh, come on. I don't know if this is gonna kill it now. I have mini motorways. Mini Metro. Yeah, I have mini motorways and mini Metro. They're fine. But, I mean, they get a little, I don't know, let's just... It's not what I want. Yeah, I was gonna say they are better on mouse. Do I have an emulation handheld? No. I have a like a Game Boy with a SD card though. Yeah. I want one that looks like 16-bit SimCity and plays like 16-bit SimCity, and I give them $10, right? I'm willing to pay $5, $6 for a good phone game that will never show me fucking ads. $10 for a good phone game that never shows me ads. I'll pay, like, I don't want to see the fucking ad. I don't want SimCity 2000. I hate SimCity 2000. That's when SimCity 2000 is when it started going under. Too complicated. Oh my god, dude. I'm tired of having accounts. Do I do ad-free for my streaming service? No, we were talking about that last night when we were watching Fallout. First of all, I was like, when the fuck did I get commercials on my Prime? This is bullshit. Secondly, they're fucking trying to upcharge me. Why am I gonna go ad-free on fucking Prime when I got one goddamn piece of shit fucking show? Theo Town? The O-Town? Like the 90s pop band? Yeah. I have ad-free Twitch, ad-free YouTube. I guess we have ad-free Netflix. Well, except for WWE Raw, like I have to watch ads on that, actually, now that I think about it. To the point where I'm like, eh. I mean, I haven't been watching WWE for the last, like, I don't know, pretty much since SummerSlam. This is the least hyped I've ever been for a Royal Rumble in my life. Like, literally in my life, I think. We always pay for no ads, you just won't watch. Sports is a whole different thing. Sports and ads frustrate me. I love F1 because it's 2 hours, it's done. I don't see a goddamn commercial the whole time. Yeah. Didn't NCAA just approve logos on ads and uniforms? NCAA's got a whole list of problems, and I don't know what you actually do to fix it, because you can't go back to not paying players, and I don't think you should go back to not paying players, but like, I don't know what the NCAA does. The pendulum needs to swing back a bit for sure. Yeah, I don't know what you do. NCAA needs a salary cap. I am distinctively anti-salary cap on the basis of capitalism. Shit. Wish sucks. Our willingness to accept ads ruined television when television was new. Television was peak in 2015 when all our DVRs were like really good. Eliminate the transfer portal? Oh, no. See, here's the thing. I don't think we should be limiting Student athletes. This is what's hard. I don't think we should be limiting student athletes' options, right? Because their coaches can leave, and I have options. But I mean, like, clearly it's also not like fun. It's not enjoyable right now. It's not making an enjoyable product. Now we could get into the argument that like maybe like industries and things should have a limitation, some sort of rules that maybe don't result in complete, you know, like the idea of like a complete open and free market, and the idea to uplift everyone in that industry and help them all. You know, I mean, that's proven to work in other sports, you know, like the NFL. But I'm distinctly anti-salary cap because the only people it helps is owners. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could make that argument. I mean, you can make that argument about a lot of industries, is what I'm saying. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I use. I don't know what I use it on. Here, let's get rid of some stuff. Oh, iron has no effect. We'll toss it then. Toss. 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 Okay. Pro sports is so far from socialism. Revenue sharing. What do you mean? Revenue sharing and salary caps are absolutely that. Yeah. No, it's socialism for the owners, Carly Marx. I mean, that's what we're saying. That's what I'm saying right there. You know what I mean? It's owner socialism. It's owner oligarchyism. Not to mention they're paid for stadiums. Pro sports cults are worse than religions. You shut your mouth about that. Well, Carly Marx, I think you're getting too deep into like specific definitions and not the general vibe of the conversation we're doing. Because nobody said that. But revenue sharing, like specifically, yeah. If a city builds a stadium, the city should own a team. What do I do here? Where do I go back now? I can't remember what I'm supposed to do at this point. Do I go into the next gym? Yeah, I do Casino Rocket. Well, I think you get what we're saying, right? This is a run, is it though? No, we can't do Diglett Cave at this point. Okay, cool. Whoa. Where am I going?
Love your streams.
I love you loving my streams. Love them even harder. Owl making some moves? Kinda. No, this owl can't go all the way. No, no way. But I mean, we can get a few more points, which is what we're trying to do. You know, we're just trying to bang out as many points as we can. You know? Oh yeah, we're still going with Owl Boy. I can't remember. Is huge power allowed? On this, it would be allowed anyway because it's under 450. But yeah, because it was my starter Pokemon. If you look at IronMON Versus, we have different rules for this particular challenge than like normal Kaizo IronMON because we're all limited to one ball. We don't have a choice of balls. We just take our ball and leave. What do I think is going to take this out? Well, it's interesting because it's slow, it can't get like countered necessarily, you know, or something like that. But I think what's going to ultimately take me out is a lack of heals. Right? Or something, or just like, you know, some monster having Thunderbolt and actually good special attack. Or poison. I think you're right, old Stubbs. I think you're right. I think it might be negative. Yeah, honestly though, like I think doesn't matter because points on the board is points on the board. And you know what? Good looking right there. Oh my God. The heals are coming. Fast and Furious. Thank you. I appreciate it, Archie. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing this Owl's really got going for it, too, is like, he can take a beating. I'm gonna fight you, because you look like a bitch. This one has the key. That's it is weird because all of I didn't fake out. All of the like knowledge is somewhere in my brain, chat, but I got to pull it out from 2 years ago, and I've been putting other knowledge inside of it. The problem is I have a brain that has a limited amount of space for video game knowledge. I've got like sports knowledge, hip-hop knowledge. Ugh, sadly, current events. I'd love to just get rid of that one. But like there is a certain amount of video game knowledge that can only be in there. And then the rest of it gets shoved out. It has been. New knowledge pushes old knowledge out. Uh-oh. Yeah. Also, my brain works. My brain's always thinking, like it's always going. I wish I could slow it down. Whoops. I didn't mean to fight this one. I know. Brain hurty. Oh, you're gonna use intimidate? You motherfucker. That's what you get. The yellow balls are all RTMs, but I mean, I'm there. I'm there hanging out, you know? We watch Community fall asleep most of the time. Although Fallout puts me, I don't know what it is, but I fall asleep with Fallout all the time. I think Walter Grogan's voice just woos me. He woos me sleep. Community is hilarious. You almost have to watch Community. All right, you gotta, here's the thing with Community though. You gotta skip season 4. Season 4 is so bad. People complain about season 5. I think season 5's goated, actually. Season 5 has like 4 of my favorite episodes. Season 6 is whatever. But season 4 is ass outside of the hot air balloon episode. The hot air balloon episode bangs hard. Community though is like, you gotta watch it multiple times because there's so many really small jokes that you won't catch the first time. Like how anytime Abed pretends to be Don Draper, Annie blushes. Anytime. Also, Meow Meow Beans is goated. Yeah, Meow Meow Beans is hilarious. Meow Meow Beans and Ass Crack Bandit are both goated. And I really like Lava People too. Walter Goggins. Well, he doesn't know my name either. The episode of Community with Walter Goggins. Here's your sperm. Oh my god, all the spoof episodes. Sadly, the G.I. Joe episode's kind of meh. Nice. Vaporeon, no. I haven't watched like a lot of the later seasons of Always Sunny. Like once it split off into FXX, I didn't get to watch as much. But whenever I'm on a plane, I watch Always Sunny. I've seen most all of Always Sunny. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Yeah, I'd say it's still a really good show. Let me... I must say, I'm impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. Important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am Giovanni. I am Giovanni. Wow, what's wrong with South Park for you now? I still like South Park. Are you mad because they're... Wait, are you mad because the jokes are hitting personal to you now? Is it one of those situations? Yeah, I think South Park's really good right now. Oh, water absorb, great. I want this. Drill Peck's what I want. Okay, that'll work. So if I think that's fair, like, you know, I think that's just like part of life. I don't think there's like, listen, I don't think many people watch many things for 20 years. You know what I mean? I think no matter what, your taste changes and things change for you. Yeah, I gotta get rid of rollout. I say that when I have 240. I don't have any 240 month subs. That's not true. And I have a few. Well, except sports, but sports is always constantly changing. It's players, it's storylines, it's things like that. I mean, even sports changes its rules. I think a lot of shows too, like actors just get over it. Okay. Sports has great writers. Also, sports is like the last beacon of live TV. I probably should heal right here, honestly. Oh, yeah, I should have healed. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. I wasn't alive when the Bears won the Super Bowl, dick. Burn is so strong. Oh, I like the trilogies, like the little mini movies they made. I don't think creative people really like how do I want to put this? I don't think creative people isn't there an item right here? I thought there was an item in one of these plants. Am I wrong? Oh, right there. Hence the dot. Pretty sure I was alive when the Bears won the Super Bowl. I wasn't, bitch. The Super Bowl's in February. I was born in April, fucking dick. All right. I wasn't alive for the 85 Bears. Bitch ass. Oh wait, that was January 86? Fuck. Fuck. burn is not good. I mean, I can't full clear rocket. I can't. Yeah, we're done. I don't think full clearing rocket's a point anyway. So. No, being Geo's not a point. Where is what is the route? Like, do I do the gym next? And then I go back to Ghost area? Do 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 do. Ghost Tower into clearing all the left side that leads to Koga City into Koga. So I go back to the ghosts, right? Do the ghosts. But I mean, oh. So I don't do this gym right now. Why do I feel like I did this gym before ghosts? I can get fly now? Where's fly? I can't remember. I know, part of me is just like, I want to just like go for points. Points wins championships. I agree. I agree. Points win championships. I concur with that. Okay, so I'm gonna do bike path after this, right? That's what I'm really gonna do. I gotta go get my bike, actually. No, you're right. Confuse is really bad. Confuse is very, 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 very bad. Critical hit. I don't get it, Cool Hobbit. God, my level's getting pretty high right now. Hey, thank you. Biggie Smalls, the illest. Thank you for the Prime subscription. We're still at 4 points for this run, yes. Poof. Poof. Okay. Wait, wrong city. Wrong city. Let me go to Cerulean. Hey, I would like $1 million bicycle, please. Someone, I listened to an old man's story and he gave me $1 million bicycle. Register. Do we end up checking the Diglett Cave encounter? No, we're rolling with the owl. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. We're just rolling with the owl. The owl's got what we want. We have water pulse that we can learn later. Yeah, we're rolling with the owl, baby. All right, so I want to do Ghost Tower and then bike, or bike then Ghost Tower. I feel like bikes before Ghost Tower, right? Because I can leave bike and come back. Yeah, in this format, this is worth it. Goes first for Poke-Flute. Are we? Yeah, but we're not talking about real game. We're talking about Kaizo. Super Repel. Yeah, but you can't use the Poke-Flute in Kaizo. Like, you can't wake yourself up with the Poke-Flute, can you? What up, bitch? Oh, I can't even do the bike till I have the flute. Okay. Yeah, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to wake yourself up with Poke-Flute. Milo! 500 seeds? Crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. Ow. Yeah, you can't really use anything that helps you in this game. Yeah, if you find X items, you can use them, but you pretty much are saving all your X items for final fights. That's how it works. Special attack's also really good still. You can't find them in the shop. You're not allowed to buy anything. You're not allowed to participate in commerce. Yeah, I think our speed is ultimately going to kill us. I like, honestly, speed is, I would argue, maybe the most important stat in Kaizo Ironmon. Being able to go first is so huge. Because, like, ideally you want to go, you're trying to go first and you're trying to 1 and 2 shot as many Pokemon as you can, you know? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. No buying. Cherry berry. I maybe should switch berries. Fake out's hitting for like a lot of power right now. Yeah, fake out's banging pretty hard. Because this is normal. Level 60. Yeah, fake out's banging pretty hard at this moment. Quick attack, yeah. Extreme speed or quick attack would bang pretty hard. You thought huge power is illegal? Okay, so we're doing a competition where you have to take your ball, so you can keep whatever you get, and as long as it's your ball. You can look at more rules in the rule set, but also huge power is legal on Pokemon of a certain level anyway. Yeah, it can be a legendary with huge power, and you could take it. You could take Slaking. I know what that word means in this particular situation. Arcalapari. I don't get why the Browns didn't just hire Jim Schwartz. If they wanted to keep Jim Schwartz so bad, they should have just hired him. They should have made him the head coach. Yeah, we're doing 500 runs. 500 runs per player. How long is it going to take? We hope 6 weeks. But there'll be, I mean, there's going to be streaks where, you know, there's going to be days where we can go through like 100 seeds in a day. Honestly, like when we're not winning. Damn it. Yeah. We'll have days where we have Brockathons for sure. This is seed 23. And we're just banging out the points that we can. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Browns are the worst situation in the NFL, and I don't even think it's close. Yeah, you're allowed to pivot off your LabMon. But your LabMon, like, you can't choose. It's a whole thing. You'd argue the Jets are in the same category. No, okay. The Jets have the advantage of being a New York team. And that no matter how dire their situation is, they'll be able to attract candidates. Like, do I think the Jets are a good organization? No, but I think they're not as bad as Cleveland. They're nowhere near as bad as Cleveland. Not even, yeah, just nowhere in the same realm, I feel. I think the Jets are among the bottom 5, though. They're in the same zip code? Maybe the same county, yeah. Well, I mean, the Jets got a good haul for Sauce Gardner, I thought, so. Victimizer. Well, they didn't. To be fair, Mike Tomlin left. Now, was it a mutual parting? Like, we don't know what happened behind closed doors. But yeah, that was the worst decision that could have happened. Mike McCarthy's going to win 3 games next year. That metaphor is pretty accurate. You know what? I think Tomlin needed to leave because I don't think the people in Pittsburgh appreciated him enough. The Dolphins firing Mike McDaniel was a little surprising, I guess, especially because it seemed like they turned it around there at the end of the season, especially as they moved Tua. I thought it was a little surprising. I think Mike McDaniel is going to do really good for the Chargers. I don't know if the Steelers get 6 wins next year. Their offense is going to be worse. They're like, Mike McCarthy makes offenses worse. What do I think of McDermott getting replaced by Joe Brady? I think that was a symbol that Josh Allen was very annoyed that they were making a change in the first place. Yeah, I agree. Tomlin hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. It was time to go. Dude, you know how many franchises haven't won a playoff game since 2016? What do I want to see from I wanted the Lions to hire Mike McDaniel as offensive coordinator. Okay, so now I go down and left. Now I do bike, right? Sports. Do I want to go down or do I want to bike first? I guess it doesn't matter. Motherfucking chugs. Get out of here, bro. I get the chugs raids. I get the chugs raids every day. I love the man. We got to get Chugs to join an archipelago. You thought I had a chub? Well, that's different. I have to kill this one, right? Can you run from that one? Eh, whatever. I don't think anyone's gonna get mad if I got 18 more things of experience. I don't think you need controller cam for Pokemon. What are you gonna what is controller cam going to do during Pokemon? I think Stefanski's better than Raheem Morris, but I don't think. I think the thing with Kevin Stefanski is he didn't want to be coach of Cleveland anymore, and it was pretty obvious. I could be reading the logs with my hands. It's kind of quick how time flies playing Kaizo IronMON. I didn't realize we had already been streaming for 2 hours. I gotta go pick my kid up from school pretty soon. Get his cast off. I'm so excited for my kid to get his cast off, chat. For those of you that have had casts and broken bones in your life, there is very few feelings as amazing as getting your cast off. It's one of the best feelings in the world. Make him smell it. I don't think it's going to be that bad. He's 7. It is going to be pretty stinky, though. He hasn't been able to take, he's had to take baths, you know, with arm out of the fucking thing. He's a shower kid. Oh, it's kind of got dirt all in it. He's been doing, check, so it's like this. It's like a cast up to here, and then his 2 fingers are out here because it's a finger break. And he's been doing cartwheels on the cast like that. And it's been hilarious. Oh, you got chicken pox in a cast? Oh! That sounds horrible. I probably should have taken the berry off, actually. Oh my God, that sounds so miserable. I mean, at least you weren't scratching like that area, but oh God. You've never broken a bone? Knock on wood. Have you heard about broken bone theory, though? If you've never broken a bone, you're gonna have like some sort of other giant trauma in life. This guy's dangerous, actually, chat. He's strong. You had measles in 4th grade? Didn't they vax you from measles? Isn't that pre people not vaxxing? Or can you not get it? Mumps, measles, and rubella? What's Hashimoto's thyroiditis? I have no idea what that is. That does count. Breaking a growth plate in your foot, that counts. You had a cast, right? Yeah, you absolutely count. I think you are just a normal version of this. You don't have to check. Careful saying the V word on the internet. What? Why? This isn't TikTok? Well, TikTok, you can't say anything anymore. TikTok changed real hard this week. Yeah, it's not gonna affect me. I think at this point, I don't think anyone's like surprised by like my real world stuff. And also, like, I don't care. You can disagree with me on something like that. I'm not your enemy. Up versus down is where I live. You want to lick a boot, lick a boot. You're still not my enemy. You may think you are, but you're not. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I mean, even if you want to moan and bitch about things, you're still not my... You're probably not affecting my life. People with no capital and no political power don't really affect me. You know? Oh, this might have been a bad idea, chat. We're fine. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. Playing a little reckless. I was fine. Bike riding my bike. I was not scared, chat. Did you see any worry in my face? Do. How's my team faring now that I'm actually participating? Well, I've gotten my team 4 points so far. Wavy just needs to learn. I mean, like, he just needs to learn Kaizo IronMON. But like, I mean, part of that's bad luck, and the other part of that is like, but if you follow, like, if you just follow the tracker, right? If the two little arrows are pointing up, if the arrows are pointing up, right, you use that move. That's like 90% of Kaizo IronMON, right? Is looking, okay, they got Blast Burn, I got Rock Throw. And just reading the move, you know? If you just gotta go slow. Wavy had a moment where he thought he was never getting good at baseball, and then he got really good at baseball at the end. For stopping at the lab, usually, well, you're 3 levels under the Pokemon that you fight in the lab, so you usually got to get pretty lucky, honestly. You got to have a good Pokemon or get pretty lucky. A heart rate monitor? I've thought about doing one of those like where my eyes are streams, but I couldn't really do it for like, oh, okay. I couldn't really do it for games that I play on CRT. Three in a row? Yeah, green arrow good, red arrow bad. It would be. You seem OP. You're pretty OP in the middle of these runs, I would say. But you can even see like I'm getting less one-shots. You know nothing about Pokemon? Kaizo IronMON, you're pretty, what do I want to say? Kaizo IronMON is like really hard through Mount Moon. Then it gets pretty easy, or then it gets easier, slowly gets easier. Then it's super easy. Basically once you get past Casino, it's super easy for a while. And then it starts to get really hard again. With that being said, I could absolutely die anytime still. Yeah, there's still some things that could kill me. Not really. I like IronMON. I think I've learned. I think I've learned over the years that I just like IronMON. I'll play new Pokemon games that come out, but really, I want them to be. Even then, when I'm playing them, I want them to just be IronMON. Yeah, we're doing a special thing called IronMON Versus, and also Huge Power. I don't think is banned. Wouldn't be banned and knocked out anyway. Is it 400 or 500 or 450? I'm dead. It's gonna hurt. No, this Golduck's a bitch. I think you might be right. Well, Heart Gold IronMON's just like long. You got to go through it twice, so that's just really hard. Bum-ba-dum. Yeah. Noctowl is above the limit. Well, he's a starter Pokemon, and the way it works in IronMON Verse, because we're locked into one ball, you get to keep your starter if you want, regardless of any illegalities. And in our hearts. Riding our bike, riding our bike, riding our bike, riding our bike. Yeah, that's the problem with legendaries, and sometimes legendaries don't get a lot of items either. So I think getting a Slaking is what you want. Slaking's the fucking one. How many Pokemon you get? Just different types. There's just different rule sets between Nuzlocke and IronMON. Aren't leggies terrible moves in most? I don't know what you mean by leggies. Flash fire skizzer. Water spout goes by your health. Jakeg, thank you for 35 months. I love subs. I haven't gotten any more points today. We're just leveling up and then we're gonna go bang out another gym. 325. No, yeah, it's as many run score points in the 500 as you got. You're curious how long this Mon lives? I mean, he's been going. We got to give this Mon credit. Calcium. Maybe I should speed up this portion. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I don't think he's going the distance, but I think he can go pretty far. Vitamins are useless, yeah. I wish his attack was a negative too, you know? Like because then it would be going up even higher. Imagine if it was the positive. I just gotta luck into one good middle ball Mon. That somehow my opponents don't luck into. Wait, is there a... No, there's nothing over here. Oh wait, I should probably fly back. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I mean, I just wish I wish I could get one more really good physical attack. You know? Earthquake. Body slam. Oh my god, body slam? Actually, body slam would go so hard. It would go so hard. Well, no, I think ADEF got points on 23, on seed 23, they were saying, but I don't know how many. Return? Well, body slam would be stab is the thing, Tino. Extreme speed? I mean, even quick attack. I think quick attack might be better for us because of the PP situation, you know? All the seeds are the same among the teams. bitch. My team's the PP Maxers. Boom. Oh god, drill pack? Drill pack might be best. There's a litany of attacks we could use that would help us. And we have water pulse right now. No, once I'm done with the seed, you guys can tell me how far ADEF got. No, I'm not Spike. How's it going, Spike, you beautiful bastard? I also busted. Oh, I'm sorry. Souls Hollow is gonna be sick. I'm really excited. Aggie is going to be an amazing leader for Souls Hollow. It's gonna be dope. I'm really happy. I'm really happy that it's all, you know, going bigger and everything. And it's gonna be dope. Shit's hard. You know it's Spike. Shit's hard. Solo Colo. They're gonna be good. I'm excited for main Kaizo Colo this year too. I don't know why, but I feel like it's just gonna bang so hard. I feel like so many people have already have ideas for next year. The mirror match, I realized how dangerous the mirror match was, chat. I realized, I was like, oh shit. The mirror match is really dangerous. Oh, I know. Same, Spike. I totally agree. I think legitimately, this year, Kaizo Colo, I don't know if it will, but I think we're going to put on a show worthy of $250,000. Who knows if it will? There's a million things that go into that. But the show itself is going to be that good. Oh, yeah. And they're definitely doing that again. Always think big. I'll say we raised way more money than I thought we could last year. The Machine. 39 months of sub. I love your subs. Rip John Sports, though. Ugh. I legitimately can't wait for Bumper Day. I underestimate how much we're going care for Wings for Life. Like my real goal is like those Colo events can raise $1 million in a year. That's the dream. I don't know what place they rented, but I've been eyeballing this place in Arizona for years for regular Kaizo Colo. because it has a lazy river. John in sports, rest in peace. Rest in sports. They allow watermelons on their grass. I think it had like a mini putt-putt place in it too. It was ridiculous. So there's two Kaizo Colos happening this year. There's Kaizo Colo Winter Souls Edition, which is going down February 27th, and then we'll have like the normal Kaizo Colo Everything Edition in probably September. Yeah, I'm going to Souls Colo. Yeah, I'm there. But you know what? Like, I'm there to support. I don't even know if they want Mario. Yeah, I could definitely do some bingo. No Mario on the schedule. Maybe I do Mario bingo. I mean, I don't even know how. The problem is that Mario bingo doesn't really work the same. You bet I'm thrilled to just participate just for once. I would say I don't get to go to a lot of things and not have to, like, it is going to be fun for me to not have to, like, be first one up, last one to sleep type of thing. That's on Aggie this time. Oh, we'll definitely be playing Mario Baseball, but probably not during the actual show. There'll be more information as it comes on, and you can just watch my stream. What do you mean, Carly? I would say two reasons. Number one, Carly, I think my personal passion for Wings for Life has really started to spread amongst my friends who are there. Like, for instance, it's really hard to not be passionate about a project like that when you see where the money's going and things. And I think Spike can maybe speak to this a little bit too, just like being there. But like, when you meet someone like Steph, who's in a wheelchair at our event and comes and hangs out and is funny and has a good time, like, it's really hard to not get behind those things. That's number one. Number two, and this is probably the biggest reason, Carly, I want to be very clear, this is probably the biggest reason. My sponsor's paying for it. Yeah. That's probably the biggest reason, is that my money that was going towards basically the holiday special that I didn't do this year is basically Winter Kaizo. So that would be the biggest reason. The simple answer. Capitalism, baby. But beyond that, I think, like, Wings for Life is a cause that's very easy to get behind. And I think a big part of like when I bring people, like now when like we do things that we're gonna do things at Kaizo, and a big part of like holiday specials before was just like making sure my friends and the people that were there understood why I'm so passionate about it. And I think it's really it's just a really easy cause to get behind and get passionate about too. And also like they're very I don't know, they're nice people. Yeah, it's easy to get behind, and it works. Yeah, I think that's the other thing too. It's just like working right now. Like I really believe that like Wings for Life, I'm not gonna have to raise money for Wings for Life my entire career, which I think is like the ultimate. Like I want to put all of them out of a job. Yeah, getting to see the concrete impact of the donations. Yeah, it's really fun. $100 isn't gonna cure. I mean, that was not what I meant. The money goes a long ways. People shouldn't be paralyzed. Is a pretty unanimous opinion. Yeah. Well, I think also the thing is like for you guys and for me too, I think like getting to see like, all right, here's research projects. These research projects are working. Like this year we have a whole video package over literally like people that have been in the research projects and have vast improvements in their life and their mobility and things like that, which I think that's going to be a really big deal. You bitch. Video packages make you tear up if you have enough alcohol. Girls, same. I want to ruin their jobs. Yeah, I just think it's a good fun event. Yeah, I would say there's gonna be other colos that I'm not involved in that are also for Wings too. Okay, Steph is really adamant that she wants to get pushed into a pool during a bumper, and I'm going to oblige her. I am going to oblige her. That's gonna be interesting logistics. She knows, apparently she's fine. She does it all the time, apparently. It's like a bit for her. Oh yeah, I know, but so I think I have to be the one, and I have a whole bumper idea in my mind about it. The old wheelchair in the pool bit. No, I got it. I got it. It has to be during a bumper, and I already know what bumper and the whole situation that we're going to do. I've got a really good idea for it. Oh, a Dungeon Crawler Carl fan. I didn't mean to do that. Who comes out of the water? It's John Sports. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna give you guys this because I'm bad at secrets, and also everyone will forget or be excited to actually see it go down. Okay? But let's say we're doing a can't miss thing. And then all of a sudden in the middle of can't miss, Zombie John Sports comes out and just starts biting people. And then it turns into anytime someone does the can't miss, Zombie John Sports starts biting, right? And then it turns into like a full-blown chaos movie, right? And we're running from Zombie John Sports. We push Steph in there. People are getting murdered left and right. Right? Getting eaten. We're all John Sports. 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 Okay? CJ's running, scared for his life. Scared for his life. He goes inside a bathroom, hides inside a bathroom against a wall, and is like, breathing really hard, right? He looks over to his right. He sees a genie lamp. He rubs the genie lamp. This is such a deep cut for Kaizo Kolo, by the way, chat. You have to be like a deep Kaizo Kolo thing. He rubs the genie lamp. X-Water pops out of the genie lamp. CGI blued, okay? And then CJ does, it's like, X-Water's like, you get 3 wishes. And the first wish that he does is, what is X-Water's dumb genie joke? It's like you talk stupid and then you have milk in your mouth. Yeah, you have milk in your mouth, right? He does both of those bits. We run that bit again so stupidly, and then CJ goes, sorry, I got distracted. I just want to go back to when nobody could miss. I just wanted to go back to when Kaizo Kolo couldn't miss. And then we have like a woo 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 woo, like rewind, and then it goes to John Sports in a corner, shooting a corner 3. Kaizo Coliseum, we don't miss. And then it swishes. We come back from break, and John Sports is just there like nothing ever happened, ready to host the next fucking thing. Right? I mean, this is like a 20-minute video, though. Still a better love story than Twilight. Right? I think it's hilarious. A Weekend at Bernie's thing? Leaf Lane. It would be, I think it would be top tier. I think it would be literally top tier. House is fine. I don't think it's got pickleball though. Like a lost footage horror movie? Will I be able to fit the Tribeca Film Festival into our busy schedule? I want to get nominated for a streamer award for Kaizo Coliseum, but they have to show the entire bit of John Sports. We're also gonna have to do it previously on John Sports. Previously at Kaizo Coliseum. No, not on Poke Centers. There is in Super Kaizo. Cans. Kanan. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Level 66. Canis. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Archipelago. Every time you step away and come back, you're afraid to see a different Mon? Well, this Mon can't go all the way, but like, I mean, we might be able to get some points. Do you think this Mon has champ potential? I mean, we would have to get a lot of... I think we'd have to get one more really good move, and I think we'd have to get a lot of heals. Seed 23. I haven't seen The Shining since I was a kid. I don't feel like I remember any of it. Way to go, buddy. Uh-oh, metronome. This could be bad. Okay, it's not bad. Great children's movie? I thought so. I mean, to be fair, like, when we were, like, millennials didn't have... The line between movie and children's movie was really blurred. Like, RoboCop, not a children's movie. But there was plenty of RoboCop toys that were for children. Terminator 2, not a children's movie. But it did star a kid, thus making it kind of a children's movie. I used to bring Wait. So now I want to do bike. Right? I used to, for show and tell one year, as a first grader, and my teacher sent a message to my parents about it, but I brought a bunch of Terminator 2 toys to school. My teacher was like, these are not appropriate show and tell items. I had one toy where you could put skin or you could put skin on the Terminator and peel it off. It's not like I bought Nudie Magden. No, me never. This is not appropriate. RoboCop's just a great movie. Yeah, not to show and tell. I mean, but Terminator 2 does have a kid in it, right? So it's like, it makes sense why you want to watch it as a kid. Schmag! Fucking shit. Fuck that kid. Okay, candy cigarettes should come back. I got a bubble blowing cigarette case and I kind of love it. I like Alien more than Aliens. Fuck Lance? Yeah, fuck Lance. Right? That is just good, clean fun. You downloaded adult photos from BBS back in the day? In middle school, we had... we passed around floppy disks. Tiny little floppy disks. That would have like 8 seconds of video on it. Like 12 seconds of the Pam Anderson video, you know? Some Danger Zone content, pretty much. All pixelated? Oh, yeah. I mean, I think those things are like 1.5 megabytes, bro. You can't fit a lot of data on them. You could cheat in Boom Boom Beach Volleyball? How could you cheat? Who's cheating in Boom Boom Beach Volleyball? I didn't like that. I don't like that. We're fine. Well, why would I want to cheat in Boom Boom Beach Volleyball? I wanted to earn the boobs. Dude, I had a friend who had like, it was like music videos played in his house in college instead of just like music, and I always thought it was kind of dope. Honestly. Finding old floppy disks is pretty awesome. I also, you know what I also love? I love videos of people that get old Pokemon games and then like work the person's saves. And they like explore like, look at this person. They named the Pokemon this. They did this. They were doing this. I love those. Well, music videos used to be like good and expensive. Now a music video is shot in like a 5x5 room with an all white or all black background. Or outside walking. That's it. Those are the only music videos now. I miss when music videos had a full blown out story. They turned the music down to give you some text. Puff Daddy'd be tap dancing in the middle of them. Maybe not him personally, but maybe someone else. A$AP Rocky's in the best space that an artist could be in right now, though. Like he's in a unique spot for any artist, and that he can do whatever he wants. He's got enough like artistic integrity to where people appreciate him trying to do stuff, right? And enough cred. He's not like overexposed, and on top of all that, he can absolutely fail and bomb, and he's got Rihanna. Like he's married to Rihanna. Yeah. In like worst case, he could just be like, hey Ree, will you hop on a track with me? Make me a banger. The band video countdown on MTV? No, I have culture, so I would watch BET Uncut. Do I remember Pimp My Ride? Of course I remember Pimp My Ride. I've long thought about buying a Pimp My Ride car. There's a lot of them for sale that, you know, aren't really that expensive. Tip Drill is a legendary video. But now, like, honestly, like, half of Rihanna's videos show fucking tits and pussy. It's great. But I don't get that. Like, I can't show tits and pussy on my gaming channel, but you make a music video, you can show tits and pussy on that? I don't get it. YouTube? Oh, it'd be weird in Pokemon. Oh. I'm not Rihanna. Good point. Nobody wants to see my tits and pussy. Yeah, why are there no tits in Pokemon? Have you seen the cow Pokemon? What are you talking about? Where do I think Moo Moo Milk comes from? That's real, actually. I'm a biker. I'm gonna fight a kid with my Pokemon. Yeah, let's fight a kid with a Pokemon. How much longer can this fucking Mon go for, honestly? Come on! What up, Dizzy Izzy? Oh, you got an owl in your party? Which one uses fly? The Venus flytrap. Yeah, I think we can get the next 3. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I think the speed is just eventually going to catch up with it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a winner. But I don't know. I mean, it's defense. Like, I guess speed isn't as big a deal at the Elite Four if my defense can tank shots, you know? And if, I mean, we get a right move, I don't know. If we get a move that can offset our speed, a prio move, that like I can throw on like 2nd and 3rd Pokemon here. I don't know. I agree. I don't think it's gonna be a winner, but we're just trying to get points. These are all bonus points for us right here. That's what we need. Leave extreme speed. He's already gotten some points. We're happy with where we're at so far. We just want to be contributing to the team, you know? Like that's the key. Like we don't want to be not contributing to the squad. This is a team game. We want to be helping out the team. Schmeagle! I have a PP Max. So. How do I get this thing? Why do they even have a limit for items? Max revive, that's not worth it. I can't do anything with a max revive. Lava cookie. This game is probably less than 16 megs, you're honestly right. Another Pokemon tattoo if I win? I don't have any room. Yeah, I can't use Carbos anymore. I can't do it. I don't know why I did that. I should have done water. That's fine. Rangos, thank you for 32 months. God, it's wild that all these amazing games could be done on 16 megabytes. Oh no, my speed fell. Oh no. A Noctowl Tat would go hard. Everyone just think I like Drake a lot. Me to start tattooing people? If you've ever seen me draw at all or do anything remotely artistic, you don't want me doing it. Zaphon, 69 months. Can we get nice from everybody? Do we think this mod can beat the Elite Four? No, but I can get lots of points for my team. $69's still funny. Still funny. Oh wait, I want to fly back anyway. Animal well-being 38 megabytes is offensive. Yeah, I think that we might have to. No, I haven't used PP up yet. I don't know what we're gonna use it on. Honestly, maybe fake out, maybe rock throw. I'm just not sure. Probably not fake out. Fake out's not gonna help us, but no, I should never need. Well, I mean, we have ran out of fake out. Dizzy Izzy, what do you mean? Do you not have? Aren't you married? Or do you want your own PP? You have that. Your own? Do you? I don't know. It's just hanging around down there. It's a lot going on. You might want it until you see a hottie and you have to leave a room. Pissing would be way more fun. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's part of the patriarchy I'm super upholding, is peeing standing up. Down with the rest of it, but peeing standing up. Yeah, I've got a few ethers. Wangs look uncomfortable? How do I get this item? Yeah, you can't sleep on your stomach or you're laying on your junk. Random erections in public sound awful. Ugh, man, it's not necessarily even public. It's just like when they're highly inappropriate, you know? Funerals, getting pulled over, things like that. Parent-teacher conferences. During a sad movie, yeah. Because, like, I'd say, like, 70% of them are they're just, like, natural blood flow moving. Or a strong breeze. No, my streams are perfect time for it. I mean, that's just best of both worlds glitched. You're just taking advantage. Honestly, that's just like that's just an extra way of fighting oppression. Chestoberry. Consoling a sad partner? God, it's just like it's just never a good time. And like, if it's up too quick, that's offensive. But then if it doesn't get up quick enough, that's also offensive. If you don't clean out the pipes, it gets like a physical like nag. Going through airport security? Oh God. Just never a good time. Yeah, also nobody's ever like, ooh, I want to see that. It's like the anti-titty. See? 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 Nice. Sorry, chat. Nice. Ooh. It's got a lot of HP. It's also got a lot of defense, so. What the hell are we talking about? The disadvantages of wings. God, why is this so hard to get? Oh, I knew that. Fire red. Kaizo IronMON. Okay, so now do I do this gym first and then go back and do the other gym? I can't remember. Or do I go back and do the other gym? This one is Erica? Which one's Erica? I don't know these girls by name, all right? I'm married, all right? I don't know these bitches by name. Gentleman, very gentlemanly. That's joking. I definitely know them by name. There's no jealousy. Yeah, my kid liked Let's Go Pikachu a good amount, actually. He very much enjoyed Let's Go Pikachu. Right now, my kid's playing Link's Awakening DX, and it's been really, really fun. What up, Blade? It's been really, really fun. Let's Go games, I think the Let's Go games are just good. Yeah, I think they're just genuinely decent games. Yeah, Let's Go. I thought Let's Go was really good. I think they're great intro to Pokemon games. McDuff, thank you for 67 months. Have I mentioned that I love subs? I love subs. Robots Fighting Dinosaurs, thank you for 74 months. I love sub. This Noctowl's beast. I mean, the Noctowl's doing well. He's very strong. He's going through. I think he's going to get at least 3 more points. Lane's a lot. Thank you for 8 months. Yeah, I think he's going to get at least 3 more points. Fake Out is low-key doing really well. Yeah, the huge power helps. I mean, this would be an illegal Pokemon in regular. I think Sylph's gonna be hard just because like it's a lot of like ping damage that we're gonna take. Yeah, you were allowed to keep anything from the lab. Okay, paralyzed doesn't matter. Paralyzed does not matter. Who cares about paralyzation? Yeah, I think still full clear is going to be hard, but we're going to try. A critical hit. That is a good point. Like, I'm not going to be saving items. You can go to IronMON and check it out, but it is a team competition where we're not trying to necessarily beat the game, but trying to earn points for our team through beating different portions of the challenge. Yeah, but getting to the Elite Four is going to be pretty tough for me, but we'll see. I don't think I'm getting to the Elite Four either, honestly. But we could get luck. We don't know what's going to happen. Extreme speed comes in, bada bing, bada boom. No poison. Also, I'm not one-shotting things, which is not ideal already. Like, that's only level 42. And granted, it's not hitting me for shit, but... You know what? Crazier things have happened than this knocked owl getting to the Elite Four, though. Yeah, that's my big worry, I guess, with that, with not one-shotting. Yo, I love Blaziken, but he's got a tiny little ding-dong hanging from his sprite. You like that one, Dizzy Izzy? Yeah, we have good moves, but we're not great moves. But they are good moves. How many points is reaching the Elite Four? You get at least, oh, it depends on what you clear in there, but you're gonna get at least the 8 from the gym, so. You'll probably have at least 10 if you got to the Elite Four. And then each Elite Fours were 2, so like getting, you know, those are big battles right there. I mean, those are huge battles, if you can actually get there. But I think on this one we've been selling out to just get any points we can. Yeah, clearing Victory Road's insane, though. I wanted to add more. I wanted to have more, like, full clear points. Watching you from the labor and delivery floor with the hubby. Wait, are you currently about to push a baby out of your vagina? And you're watching me play Pokemon? You know what? You know what we need, though? You know all those videos? You always see the videos? You're about halfway there? Are you doing an epidural? Are you getting the drugs? Halfway there? What is it? Did the head poke it out? What do you mean halfway there? How halfway there are we? Contractions are getting smaller? She's zooted. Yeah, she's Listen, this is the only good time of fentanyl, right? Have you already eaten, have you eaten a turkey sandwich yet? Are you at that point where you can like eat all the food that you weren't allowed to eat? Also, let me throw out some names. GrandPooBear. Go get this woman a turkey sandwich stat. A turkey sandwich, a line of sushi. Dude, as soon as that's my wife, as soon as her water broke, they were like, "Oh yeah, you can have turkey sandwiches now. He's not gonna get shit." She was like, "Fuck yeah." Oh, his name's David? Great name. All right, hear me out. GrandPooBear. Who cares about the middle name, right? Oh, well, congratulations to you and your hubby. I'm glad I could be there to share this very intimate moment. It's like I'm in the delivery room with you. All I'm thinking about is like, okay, Like, you know all those videos where it's like a guy brings his like Nintendo into the delivery room and then they're like giving, you know, everyone's like giving him shit. Like, there's nothing to do for, you're just sitting there for hours and hours and hours. Right? You gotta turn on the TV. We watched Knocked Up, actually. And I played Smash Brothers for a lot of us. Yeah, for a lot of it. It is too tall for that. We were at the doctor for 26 hours before he popped out. And then we were so hopped up, right? So we didn't sleep before, and then we were so hopped up we didn't sleep all that day. And then that night was the worst. That first night was the worst. That was so hard. I'm really happy for you guys. First kid, second kid, Ash. First. You know what? The next 6 weeks, you're gonna get no sleep, especially you. But after that, everything will be chill. Just remember, two things. One, if they're crying, they're not dying. That's actually huge. Sometimes you just got to put them down when they're crying, and it's okay. They might be trying to talk to you and say, "Oh, I love you, and this is so fun," but they only know how to cry. And two, anyone who tells you not to hold your kids so much when they're young, like, fuck that shit. Hold them the whole time. Eventually, they're gonna learn to walk, and they're not gonna want to get held. Who cares? It's not gonna turn them into like a weird pussy or something. It's gonna be fine. Hold them all the time. You want to strangle people and say the days are long but the years are short, but it's so true. So true. It's the lamest thing, but it is true. Yeah, you could be a huge pussy getting held, not getting held. You motherfucker. It's okay to tell people you need time without visitors. I don't know. If you can get those grandparents in early, I would. Yeah. I don't know. That's the one thing I wish I had more of, is just like grandparent help. And we have one grandparent that's amazing and helps a ton, but yeah, I wish we had more, for sure. I wish I could just like have more like day, you know, like just days with the missus. Cause like that's the core of the family, right? And having this is what they don't tell you. Like, you know all the, like, you always, oh, have a baby to be close. No, having a baby separates you from each other so much, because now one of you's playing goalie the whole time. Yeah, it is. Having your best friend having a baby is wild, because like You've probably seen that friend at their drunkest moment. Actually, anytime any of my friends are having a baby, I always mention, like, this is the drunkest, most, like, debaucherous moment I've ever seen you in. I just always mention that, and now you're gonna be responsible for a child. Okay, one of the hardest parts about being a parent of school age is like judging the coolness of other parents. You know? How cool are the other parents that your kid's friends with? And you're both, because like in the it's hard part because you're both trying to act relatively responsible because you don't want the other parent to be like, well, I don't want them going to that kid's house, like yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's everything. It's a very long, drawn out, feeling out period. Like, I really like my son's got 2 little girlfriends. I think their parents are so cool, but like I really like them. They watch Community. They're super nice. We've hung out with them from time to time. We've walked around the neighborhood drinking with the kids, right? But like, what can I, like, what jokes? Like, what can you do? Could I make a weed joke around them? Could I mention a time in college where I was on Molly? You know, like, where's your line? Drinking with the kids? The kids weren't drinking. It's like Halloween nights, you know? Say pussy pussy fart. You're assuming they know what I do for work and can look it up? I mean, I would assume that most parents probably have, right? Like, I know for a fact that, like, my neighborhood talks about, okay, this is really weird. My neighborhood talks about me. Like, when I meet people, they're like, oh, you're the gamer in the neighborhood. Oh, you're the gamer. Oh, we've heard about you, blah, blah, blah. Which, that's already really weird. And then the dads always pitch me their fucking podcasts. 100% of the time. You know, I had this really great idea for a podcast. Wait, and usually I want to respond like, bro, my opinions suck. I don't, why? Are they ever good ideas? No, it's usually just based around conversations that guys have had with other guys that they thought were entertaining. Can I tell you something too? Like, me as a guy, what I find entertaining is just naming like random old athletes. So what are we doing here? Yeah, white guys talking. White guys, like, they just think like they're the most novel ideas. As a white man, I think it too, right? I think I'm amazing, okay? The world has been bent towards me over and over and over again. Why wouldn't I think that? All right, so do I do this now, or do now I go back and fight before I do this? Do I fight Erica now, or do I go in here? Or does it matter? Probably doesn't matter too much at this point. Okay, I'm gonna go fight Erica because I want the... No, I'm gonna fight Erica. There's items in there too. I got plenty of items. I want the point. I don't want anything bad to happen. I might not necessarily be able to run away from every Pokemon in there. You know? Oh, you're going baseball? I like NBA and football. I don't know if Dontrell Willis is random enough. Hey, quit being creepy. A podcast about my YouTube videos would be amazing. I would love that. Bitch. The GPB watch along podcast. I bet you get dozen of downloads. Why did I fake out? I'm stupid. Oh, that sucks. That sucked because the Warriors, I mean, the Warriors, if they make the playoffs, they're dangerous, but like without Jimmy, that's a different team. It's a very different team. I am lucky I didn't get insta-karmered for not paying attention. The Ass Blast Fantasy Baseball podcast? Okay, that could work. By the way, chat, the Ass Blast League is going to have fantasy baseball. This year. Dude, the amount of people, honestly, I get just living on the internet, the amount of people with absolutely horrible sports takes is insane. I'd say half the people that talk about sports online don't watch any games. They just watch like First Take and like they like the idea of sports more than they like sports. Does that make sense? Oh, shut your fucking mouth. You know what? At least when I give a bad sports take, I come back and say, oh, that was a horrible take I gave. I was definitely wrong about that. Yeah, I think everyone's trying to get Giannis, but I think the only team that can get Giannis realistically is Oklahoma City. And I mean, I don't know what you do with that. The Texans are going to the Super Bowl. Honestly, that was, you know what? I actually stand by. The Texans played fucking amazing in that game defensively. CJ Stroud failed me hard. I said AJ Brown is a net negative for the Eagles. 2 years ago, he wasn't. This year, AJ Brown was a net negative for the Eagles. What do you? I don't know. I don't even know how you argue that. How would you argue against that? He doesn't run out throws. He doesn't run out balls. He doesn't block at all. He moans and bitches on Twitch about his team. What do you mean? 2 years ago, he caught 1,400 yards. This year, what did he do? And I'm very big on having a #1 wide receiver. I was unaware at how bad, damn, that paralyzed actually sucks. At how bad CJ Stroud was gonna play. I did not take that into consideration at all. I don't feel that that was a horrible take. At least not my worst take this year. I'll give you my worst let's go football takes, period. My worst let's go football take is absolutely that Drake May wasn't going to be that great. That's my worst take, period. That's my worst football take I've ever had. And even after year one, I was like, oh, that take's fine. I didn't know. I was unaware of his game. Clearly, that's my worst take. Now, if he would have played not CJ Stroud and you know, one-legged Bo Nix, that take might have actually proved a little bit more true, but yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. Drake May didn't play particularly. He hasn't played particularly good in any of these playoff games, but it hasn't necessarily. It doesn't matter. It hasn't mattered, you know. So. Yeah, Denver's defense rolling. I mean, honestly, fucking Texas defense rolled that game. But he is good. He is good, and I will admit that. Yeah, he is good, and I will 100% admit that I was wrong. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah. But Dapo, I stand by exactly what I said there. I think AJ Brown was a net negative for the Eagles this year. I also think the offensive, I think every time he moaned and bitched, the offensive coordinator tried to force him the ball the next week, and it ruined them. Yeah, I mean, I just think the Caleb Williams draft class, Caleb Williams, Jay Daniels, Drake May draft class, those three are going to go down. I mean, it's just going to be very good. It's going to be a very good draft class. Totally, Tapo, but that's not, I mean, see, now you're, what I would argue, Tapo, is that you are blatantly misinterpreting the statement that I made. Purposefully twisting what I said. But yeah, we were only talking about this year. We weren't talking about previous years. Well, there we go. So we agree it was a great take. What up, wife? Okay, okay. That's perfect timing. I'm about to get a point. So we agree, thanks. Oh yeah, I think the Eagles wouldn't not make that trade, you know, years ago. Because like if you get a Super Bowl, you do everything the same. You don't change anything, ever. Like, I mean, because like to me, if your team wins the Super Bowl, they get 5 years where you just can't complain. You got to roll with it, right? Hi, Cokes. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, come here. I love you. Oh, your breast stinks. Get out. Love you. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that's my personal opinion. You get 5 years of, you just literally can't complain about your team after a Super Bowl. All right, one more Pokemon. One more Pokemon. What would anyone think about the fact that last time New England was in the Super Bowl, Bill Belichick's girlfriend was still in high school? What about the first time Bill Belichick was in the Super Bowl as a defensive coordinator? His girlfriend was still 20 some odd years from being born. Come on. We could make this way funnier. Point! TM19, what do we got? Soft boiled. Well, that's not a good move. Isn't that heal? That's a heal move. Yeah, it's a heal move. Okay, another point though, chat. Mark it down. Point! 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 All right. Emulation pause. Okay, chat. I know today is an extremely short stream, and I'm sorry about that. That today is such an extremely short stream. My son is getting his first ever cast off. Definitely won't be his last, but it's his first, and quite frankly, I would very much like to. I would very, 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 very much like to do it. Like to see it. It's core memory for me. I want to see it. Yeah. Live? I want to go see it live, yeah. I want to see him get it off and then scratch. What did he do to break it? He dropped a rock on his finger. Oh, with no misunderstandings. Listen, you're allowed to argue with me about anything as long as you're not a dick about it. And we don't go in circles, right? Yeah. You're allowed to disagree with me about anything, right? As long as we agree up versus down, not left versus right, right? As long as we agree on that one, yeah, you can argue with me about anything. I know, ball dude. I watch Red Zone. I've watched every game for the last 20 years. I'm like, you haven't watched any game for the last 20 years. Better a rock than the rock. Go Nuggets. Dude, I'm happy the Nuggets. Jamal Murray deserves to be an all-star this year. I'm really stoked for Jamal Murray. I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for the Nuggets. I worked for the Nuggets for a while. So Raid Barbarous King. Anyway, go raid Barb. Thank you all so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a really good hey, it's Chris, right? It's my least favorite book. I still love the book and the ending's really great. I will say both of my two least favorite books, the endings have been my favorite. You know? I really love y'all. I really, really appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Oh, wait, what day is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Thursday? Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Okay, tomorrow is sports day, just to warn you all.